Hello, and welcome to day 5 of my 10-minute YouTube challenge. So let's start the challenge. Okay, the timer is going. So for today, I want to talk about materialism, how we mimic people close to us, and how I deal with depression and negative thoughts in general. So let's start off first with materialism. And that's also an ongoing theme in my life. I've been for as long as I remember quite a minimalist because I don't really enjoy having a lot of material possessions, and I just like the idea that I can fit my whole life in like a sedan car, not a big car. I can just put everything in a few suitcases and just travel anywhere because I do like traveling and I do like going to new places, and I just don't like the energy that material things bring to my life. Even like this setup, this computer, it's not even mine, it's my brother's. I just have a simple laptop that I use for my daily things, my jobs and stuff. But yeah, I don't like a lot of material things. I don't buy gadgets and stuff. I just buy things that I find useful, that only the things that I use daily and only the things that add value to my life. I don't just like trinkets. I don't like putting things from, I don't like buying souvenirs and stuff. It's just not for me. I do like stuff that you put on your neck, like necklaces and bracelets and stuff, but I don't wear any of them at the moment. But in general, I just feel the energy of those items that I have uh, collected over my time, and I just don't like it. And back in the day, I used to have a lot of stuff, but I sold out most of the stuff and just got rid of it because, yeah, living like that, it's much more easy for me, it's much more simple, and I find a lot more enjoyment out of it. So, second topic is how we mimic people close to us. So, you're probably already familiar with this, and a lot of people just tell you that you're the sum of the 5 people that you are closest to, or something in the lines of it. But I find it to be very true, and a lot of people like to deny it. I also like to deny it, that I am influenced by other people. I want to stay unique, I want to be my own person, but for as long as I can remember, I've been influenced by other people a lot, and maybe it's something to do with me, but I also see it in other people, how they're influenced also by me or by other people's decisions, and they just don't align with their values necessarily, but they just do it because they're close to other people. And meditation and journaling has definitely helped me in those, to deal with those things a little bit, because when I notice that I'm trying to copy somebody else, I kind of, from all the experience with meditation, I have a little bit of mindfulness. So a question arises: am I doing it from my own mind, or am I doing it because the other guy is doing it or the other girl is doing it? And this helps me to kind of catch myself in my tracks and just stop and just think a little bit. And usually I still do give in those situations, but I do enjoy spending a lot of time on my own. I do enjoy working alone and just doing my own thing, because when I'm with other people, I'm not as predictable as I am in my daily routine, or with the people that are striving for the same goals as I do. So I always try to seek out for people who are striving to the highest, to take themselves to the highest point. Because when I'm striving with, when I'm hanging out with the people who are just indulging all the time, going down in life and just, having fun. I find it enjoyable for some time, but then it just drains on my soul for after some time, and I just want to do things. I just want to go out and just like exercise or do something to improve myself, not just constantly drink or smoke or do any of the other not so healthy habits. I know that you kind sometimes need to wind down, but if it's your almost daily routine, it's not something that I'm interested in. And yeah, if you can find those people who are striving for the same goals that you are, just stick to them. Just try to be the best friend that you can be to them, and just stick close to them, because those are the people who are going to take you to your highest self, and they're going to bring out the best traits out of you. And I've noticed myself not I've noticed myself in both groups, and being surrounded by negative people or just people who drag you down, it's just that suck on your soul, and yeah, I do not enjoy that at all. So yeah, we can move on to the next topic, and the next topic is how I deal with depression or negative thoughts. So my go-to is exercise. And I know what you might be thinking. How can you exercise if you're depressed? Well, what I believe is that if you go out and exercise, it doesn't matter if you have depression or you have negative thoughts, it it feeds the others. So it basically, if you go out and exercise, then you feel better. And depression, it kind of gets you stuck in that loop of not doing anything and just not being interested in anything. But if you push through that and you just basically go and do something when you're feeling bad, or you just need to push yourself a little bit, and then you build a better habit of just like going and doing something when you feel bad, and then you just feel better from all the endorphin rush after exercising. And I just I've been a very depressed person when I was younger, because I just used to play video games all the time and just never get out of my seat and was very minimally active. And now sad thoughts or bad thoughts, they come into my brain, but I know how to deal with them a little better. And if I can't deal with them, I just go do some push-ups or just do some leg exercises or just go running or do something. Just don't sit in one place, because in these days we don't even realize how much time we spend indoors. And it builds up, because we're humans. We're not meant to spend all our days in like indoors or just being inactive, sitting all day long. We're supposed to be hunters and gatherers, and we're supposed to do things. We're supposed to move our muscles. Our bodies are made to move, and they're gonna reward you for moving it, or even going outside, getting some vitamin D, getting some sun in you, and just feel better from all of that. Go breathe some fresh air, and you're definitely. I know that it might seem a little stupid that I am claiming to beat depression by exercising, and yeah, it kind of sounds stupid, and it sounded stupid for me too. But it definitely works, and it definitely has helped me, and I think it can help everybody, because we're wired pretty much the same way, and we are thinking all of us are basically the same people. We came from the same thing. And I think that if you go and exercise, if you do something, it really helps. For me, it helps because I live in a remote village, and I can go do some outdoor work as well, like chopping wood or taking care of the garden. It's not even vigorous work. It's just like you're walking, you're lifting a little bit, or you're digging a little bit. You don't have to go vigorously, just break a sweat all the time. Just go out, walk a little bit, just work on it, try to build a little habit of exercise or something, because my morning exercise, it always helps me. It sets me in a good mood. It helps me to get prepared for the day, and just in general feel better and feel great. So yeah, this is my 10 minutes gone, and I think that in this session I didn't do as well as the previous session, but yeah, I got through it. It's just that some topics I might not be very not knowledgeable at, but that's what I'm hoping from these challenges. That when I'm speaking about those things, when I'm basically practicing the information, that it solidifies in my brain, and then the next time when I talk about it, I can say it a little better or just reflect on the things that I said wrong. So yeah, anyways, if you like this video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below. Tell me what you think. Tell me what kind of challenges would you like to see in the future. And I'll see you guys in the next one.